up one.
Okay, cross guard.
Is it ready there?
Shuma. So what? I just.
Join, can you? There we go. Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to VST 8 Virtual Sunshine Tour, the 8th edition. And of course this week is a special week because this is our first pro tournament. It's been an exciting few days, and next up we've got quite an exciting match for you. Hope you've enjoyed the golf that you've seen so far. We've got Nikhil going up against Dwayne. This is going to be an interesting battle, and we are of course at the iconic Soweto Country Club this week. We've been playing Royal Johannesburg East for the past few weeks, but this is going to be interesting. Gentlemen, I hope that you're ready for an epic battle today.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it, OG.
Here we go.
I see that there's a spanner in the works here with the weather.
Looks like you got warm Joburg weather today.
Looks like it. Good shot there.
And welcome to everyone who's joined the stream. I see a few regulars that are here. Welcome to you guys. Hope that you're ready to enjoy what's going to be quite an awesome battle today. So, Jeds, how have you been preparing throughout the week? Nikhil, let's start with you.
I haven't been doing much because I play on Xbox normally, so it's a bit different. But yeah, I came in early between these 2 days to start warming up early to get used to the remotes. But yeah, it's a bit different, but I guess I have to work with it.
Fantastic. Dwayne, have you been doing much practicing throughout the week?
I downloaded the game on Thursday, I think, so not that much practicing, but tried to play a bit. Didn't expect too much yesterday, so won that, so I'm already further than I thought I'd be.
Good start indeed. And what do you guys think about playing Soweto Country Club? I mean, the course itself looks awesome. Even here, I played it yesterday for the first time, and I thought it was quite interesting. How have you guys found playing Soweto so far?
It's pretty nice. Layout is almost exactly the same to the real course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think the layup is almost exactly the same. Probably playing a bit longer. Wouldn't enjoy hitting 6 irons into these firm greens in real life. But it's a good design. Whoever designed it did a great job with that. Nice trip.
Nice one. Nikhil, tell us about your love for golf. I mean, how did you start playing this wonderful game that we all love?
I started watching my dad play golf at a young age, and
no,
started
Dwayne.
walking with him on the golf course now and then,
So
and then decided to
fast.
take it up from there. Worked through SA Kids, then Central Thing, then Golf SA, and worked my way up from there.
There we go.
Downhill putts are so difficult in this game.
Tough, eh?
Yeah, jeepers.
Good start.
So,
and Dwayne, yourself, how did you come through the ranks, and when did you first pick up a club?
I think this is going to be my 6th year basically on the Sunshine Tour. I started probably about 12, 13 years old. I wasn't very good until basically after high school. Didn't give golf that much attention until I finished high school. And then, yeah, got better quickly, luckily. But still, lots of work to do to get where I want to be.
Fantastic, man. And how have those 7 years on tour been for you?
It's been tough, especially the last 2 years. I didn't have full status on the Sunshine Tour. Good shot, Nikhil.
Good shot.
So it was tough, but I think I had a decent year last year on the Big Easy Tour to get back here. So I'm looking forward to the next few years or the rest of my career. Kill putting some pressure on me there, OGs. It's gonna be a long one.
Watch out for the young ones, brother.
Yeah, won't be surprised if the youngest guy in here wins it. Apple needs to
It's
sit.
not bad.
The runs off there at the back though.
Yeah.
You know how firm those greens are at Soweto, bro. So,
Stop. Stop. Wow.
oh, exactly like the real
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. The first time I played there was like just before it opened properly, and I couldn't believe how firm it was at that point.
Hey,
Okay, this one is slow, I think.
let's see what happens here.
Oh, well,
Oh,
but
That's not bad. Take that. That putt's so slow, difficult to hit it hard enough.
not too bad. Had you played Soweto before the revamp?
I did, and it changed a lot there,
Yeah.
but good changes. And I think by end of this year or next year, when the greens are a bit softer, it's going to be a really good golf course. It's really a tough test. I'm just looking forward to it being a little bit easier. Especially in summer, it's really difficult
Yeah.
because the rough they grow quite long. Winter there's not much rough,
There's no rain, so
so it's
the rough is not that bad in the winter.
yeah. And you can hit it a bit offline, make some of the holes shorter, but the design is so good that it forces you to play it in a certain way. So not an easy golf course. I think everybody should definitely make a plan to play it if you haven't played it yet.
Oh, absolutely. Nikhil, tell us what have you been busy doing during the lockdown? I know for you guys, obviously not being able to play, that's made it a bit tough. But what have you been up to during the lockdown?
I would say a lot of Xbox. Also chipping and putting in the garden and working on the swing technique, just to keep it in check for when we do get back.
And how tough is it for you guys? I know, like someone like me whose concentration span is very short, just hitting into a net is not quite the same feeling. But because you guys have to work at all those things, I mean, has it been difficult for you to just not being out there and having to be restricted to practicing at home?
Yeah, I mean, you don't put as much hours in getting into the net because surely it gets a bit boring. So I guess you only hit about
Jeepers.
40, 50 balls into the net and
How
then
long is this
call
whole
it a
thing?
day.
It's been long today.
I thought they were gonna make the conditions easier, but
Listen, I mean,
it's a
we played the SA Open Pro Am there, and even then, I mean, the course was like in like magnificent condition. And for you, Dwayne, having played Soweto before the changes and after the changes as well, I mean, just how impressed were you by just the course layout and what Gary Player and his team had been able to do to actually, change up things at Soweto Country Club?
I was very impressed to have a golf course like that in Soweto is obviously amazing, and the amount of kids that's gonna come from Soweto now that's gonna play golf and have that kind of facility is amazing. And it was nice that we could have the program there to kind of show the golf course off to people outside of South Africa as well.
And I must say, the guys that designed the virtual one did a great job because, A, it's just as difficult and just as impressive as the real one.
Definitely.
Down.
Very
Good
strong.
shot.
So, there we go.
Good shot. And Nikhil, I mean, how
Okay.
have your plans been disrupted this year? I'm sure you were looking forward to obviously getting on tour and, settling in and making yourself comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. I was looking forward to starting my first year on tour,
Nice.
first year as turning pro, but a bit frustrating to see that COVID took over and cancelled everything for now. But looking forward to get back out there.
Yeah. What was it like getting your card? Take us back to that feeling in the day.
Felt pretty amazing. Pretty stressful coming towards the end. I made a pretty stupid triple on the 10th hole, which kind of threw me out of the event. But luckily, pulled three
Nice.
birdies in coming in and definitely boosted the confidence. And pretty happy with that result.
Lovely.
Nikhil played
Matthew.
great that week. I was following there. Obviously,
Yeah.
we didn't know each other before that, and I was really impressed with the way I handled that pressure. Never easy there at qualifying school, especially on the way Soweto played. Yeah, so difficult.
No,
The
I mean,
rock was very
I was there and scoring was tough. And seeing a lot of even experienced guys just falling off. I mean, it wasn't playing easy. And I was pretty impressed with how Nikhil also handled himself that week. But, Dwayne, talk about going back to Q school. I mean, obviously losing your card is pretty tough. Mentally, how do you then prepare yourself to gear yourself to get up again and then, go and keep the fight going?
Yeah, I think it's important to take the good with the bad. So you must know that life isn't always just gonna be plain sailing, and everything's not gonna go smoothly all the time. So just have to keep focusing on what you believe in, stick to your guns, know what you're good at, and then have faith that things are going to turn out okay.
Like, what
So it
inspired
obviously made
this?
it a bit easier for me qualifying school this year because I had got some sunshine tour status from the Big Easy last year because I played quite well in that, especially the tour champs. So that made Q school a little less stressful than it normally is, definitely.
Nah, for sure. Tell us, I see people are loving your outfit here. I mean, what inspired this look today?
I like old school things, I think. So when I changed my outfit, I saw it. It was one of the first outfits I saw, and I thought that's perfect. And I don't want people to wear the same clothes as me, so I was sure nobody's gonna go for this.
Would you consider going old school on tour?
I would. It's so difficult to know what's acceptable and what's not, and where would I find this clothes. And I wouldn't mind it though. Do you think? What are people saying? Would they like to see golfers dressed like this again?
Oh no, I'm sure listen, you'll stand out, that's for sure.
And that's a good thing though, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, we had someone ask as well. I might as well ask you guys. We saw like at Leopard Creek, obviously, it got so hot that, the tours allowed players to actually wear
Straight up.
shorts. Is that something you guys would advocate for? Pros wearing shorts during tournament play?
I don't see why not.
But when I worked at Leopard Creek,
I,
it was pretty neat, so I don't see the issue of it.
yeah, like I'm an old school fan, but I'm not of those guys who say uh, we need to wear long pants, this and that. We don't need to be too strict because I think we want to attract a different kind of crowd, a younger crowd as well into the game.
Uh, nice one.
Small fist bump there.
Someone's looking for the nomads in the game. We'll speak to the developers to definitely make a plan and get some nomads into the game as well.
I see the game is taking the social distancing thing as well, so me and Nicole have to play our game behind closed doors as well. Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? I mean, obviously, golf is going to be very different once you guys are able to get back and play tournaments as well. I mean, playing behind closed doors, limited people being allowed on the course as well, and obviously being mindful of social distancing and the like. I mean, how do you guys see golf sort of having to adapt with the realities of COVID-19?
I think it's just the biggest effect would be the biggest crowds that I've seen is obviously at SA Open, and in the African countries we also get a lot of support. So the smaller events here in South Africa on the Sunshine Tour wouldn't be as affected as some of those that I just mentioned. But there is probably a few other things that I can't think of that's going to have a big effect. But hopefully we can return to normal as soon as possible.
Yeah, we
Nikhil, what you
definitely.
using there? Masters clubs.
Yeah, I'm using the master clubs there.
Nikhil is smashing this thing, man.
You can't hit it far and steering.
I mean, I'm hitting a few skew ones out here, but I think
Nikhil,
distance
are
is
you much
key.
of a gamer? I know you said you spent quite a lot of time on your Xbox
Go.
during
Not
the
stop, go.
lockdown.
Not too
Good
much of
shot.
a gamer, but I do play
Okay.
quite a bit of FIFA and Call of Duty with my friends and cousins.
I've played so much Call of Duty in the lockdown.
Uh-huh.
It's bad. But there's not much to do, like you guys were saying earlier. This hitting into a net just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
So I hit a few balls a few times a week. I've actually started jogging a lot the last 3 weeks, trying to do that part at least. Otherwise, you'll feel like you're just wasting every single day. Oh, what a putt!
Thanks.
Cool, man. And what's your thoughts on, obviously the Sunshine Tour has been doing quite a lot, especially with virtual golf, to try, and get you guys sort of in some sort of competitive spirit. I see that like right now, you guys clearly doing so well. It's very tight in this game at 1 under. But what do you think about virtual golf and its future in professionals being able to play like the Sunshine Tour has organized over the last few weeks?
I I think it's amazing. I used to play Tiger Woods. I think that was in the 2000s, 2005, 2006. I think there was a Tiger Woods game. EA Sports, which I thought was a great game. Um, I know they're coming out with a new one next year, 2K21 with Justin
Yeah,
Thomas on the cover. So if they can get the rights to use some of the guys' names and the official golf courses and stuff like that, then I think the game would be amazing and can really do a lot with it. Because I see online gaming or gaming in general is quite a big thing these days. Um, Let me just figure this out there, OG.
No pressure.
Yeah, I see there's people making big cash playing Call of Duty and FIFA and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
maybe we can get something like that going for golf. Ball needs to fly, I think.
Oh.
yeah.
Do you guys get nervous playing here? I mean,
Oh,
oof. Oh. Obviously, you guys are playing for a place in the final now. Any nerves going into this game today?
Definitely a little bit of nerves there.
go for it, flies at bunker.
Something different kind of nerves, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's not the same, but there's definitely a bit of nerves. I don't know why. It's just a game. But anything competitive, I think us as professionals, we don't like to lose really.
Did
So,
any did any of you think that you'd have one up on the other? Because it's fairly tight at the moment after 6 holes.
well, Nikhil shot the best score yesterday, so I obviously knew I'd need to play decent
You can
to
see he's been
beat him.
practicing.
So I would have preferred to play Heinrich Berenes because he hit a few skew shots yesterday. Oh,
Oh,
good
great
shot.
shot. Nikhil, any pressures from you today, knowing that you're playing for a place in the final?
Definitely trying to get my name out there. First year on Sunshine Tour, so we'd like to get to the finals.
See what doing does
Why
here.
did that ball? I Dwayne doesn't know what he's doing here, OJ. I don't know how it's gonna come out.
It's a tough shot, this coming up.
Stick live, eh?
Ooh.
Oh, shot.
Oh,
Great shot.
not bad at all.
Downhill.
Not better. And if you guys missed tournament play, I mean, obviously this does not compare to you guys being out there, but it's something great that the tour is doing as well. Do you miss tournament play?
Definitely, miss
I done so
competition
much,
and
man.
miss competing. Been almost pretty boring, you know. I mean, just sitting in your house with lockdown, no competition.
Oh, looking good.
Oh, no.
Oh my word. Unlucky there, Nikhil.
That was close.
Got away with one there, LG.
Jeez, eh? It's a tight battle, boys. You guys are not letting up, that's for sure.
Definitely not.
What have you been up to, LG?
Oh man, a little bit of virtual sunshine tour golf, which has kept me busy, which has been quite good. Obviously, looking out for what Golf RSA has been doing, and the Sunshine Tour as well is amazing. The communication and everything they're doing with the government to try and get us out there. So I'm keeping a close eye on that because I am also itching to play. I won't lie. But you know, shout out to Golf RSA. I think they're doing some amazing work in trying to get, you know, us Emmys especially back on the course as well. But obviously the entire industry just has to stick together and try and make this go away. And also, I guess, trying to keep safe, man. I'm looking forward to live sport coming back. That's the one thing I'm really excited about. Obviously, it's going to be tricky. Amidst COVID-19, but also looking forward to more virtual Sunshine Tour golf. I think even post this, there's definitely, you know, space for you guys to continue competing on this platform. What do you think?
Sit.
Oh,
Great
Mr.
driver on this par 3.
The rookie mustn't comment yet, please. Getting older.
Dwayne, what did you normally hit on that hole? I know it's a long par 3. I mean, for us, we're hitting 4-iron like usually.
That thing is 4-iron. So when it's playing into the wind, 2-iron. That's just a beast of a hole there.
Yeah.
Glad. Oh, they made it a par 3, I see. Where's
Yeah,
the par 4?
from yesterday.
Go.
Oh,
Go.
good touch. Good touch.
Thank you. It's weird how when you see a short par 4, you always want to make 3, and then when you see a long par 3, you're like, 4 is not the worst. Weird game this. A kill. Should have hit driver there with your second shot, eh?
Love the banter. Oh, good putt.
Good save.
Solid. Nikhil, what's the one thing, you know, obviously once you got your car, I mean, you were probably looking forward to like an amazing year, and transitioning into, you know, where you were at and getting a status on tour as well. What's one of the best things, or what is it that you were looking forward to the most before all of this went down?
Definitely
By the
getting.
way, we're all tired, boys, like going into, hole number 8. So 2 holes to play. This is looking good and looking tight. I don't know if we might have a playoff finish here because you guys are definitely
I had a
looking
long
tight.
day on the course yesterday. My fingers were tired after the match. 4 extra holes.
Oh. So Nikhil, yeah, what's the one thing you were really looking forward to, man? Just teeing it up on tour and getting started.
Definitely getting the experience from the other guys, the guys that have been there for longer. I mean, this year is just, it was a risk for me to take. But just want to go out there and get more experience and see how it goes from there.
20 mile per hour wind. That must hit into, and I'm already hitting it so short.
You're already not coping.
I might not be able to reach this one too.
Oh,
Let's
short game
start.
will have to be on point.
Go, go, go. Oh, my
I
word.
don't see another
That's
driver
literally
in
a
there.
2-iron distance that I just did. I'm gonna have a drive in, I think.
You probably will.
I
3 wood.
can maybe squeeze my 3 there.
Let's see if you can get this on the green.
My parade's not gonna allow for me to hit driver, guys.
Dwayne Lindsay says you might have to ask for a new driver soon.
Go,
Oh, that's
go.
looking good.
It's short
not
though,
bad.
but I can't hit it further than that.
Maybe you should have hit
Lindsay.
driver.
Lindsay mustn't talk about drivers. That guy just hit 6-iron off the tee. This guy, OG, this guy hits the driver just fine, but mentally he says he can only hit 6-iron off the tee. I don't know. Yo, how long was this all now? Jeepers.
Not long for Nikhil, clearly. Right?
Still didn't get there with the
These
5
guys
iron.
with the Masters clubs. I had to ride the Perot clubs, which is just after beginner OG, and that stuff went so skew. So I don't know how they managed to hit the
Oh,
Masters ones so straight.
I thought that part
Good
was going to
battle.
go in. Gosh, yeah.
He was a bit slow with the rain.
You reckon this rain has an effect, Nico?
I think so.
Probably
A
does,
little
yeah.
slower than yesterday.
Maybe he's getting
Go.
into your head to try and get you to hit your putt harder.
I don't know, that's what I'm asking him now, and that's why I asked before I putted. I didn't know what I must do here now. I know this putt didn't turn as much yesterday.
Oh, no pressure. Look at him, just gets up and hits it in there. Ah, Nikhil.
Exactly like you couldn't realize.
He putted before I
Oh,
could get my chirp in there.
okay, boys. We're going down the final hole now. All tied at one
Already
under.
in sudden death, basically.
Sudden death heading into the last hole, man. This is exciting. You guys have to give it all now. Like, I don't want to see a playoff, so hopefully we'll find a winner. Coming down the ninth. Dwayne, how would you play this hole like normally in tournament play?
Yo, that Terry, like I said yesterday, is the best position Terry I've ever seen on a golf course.
Yeah.
So you either
Do
have
you
to
want to
hit
cut
like
inside it or on the outside?
The thing is, it's exactly where you hit the driver, especially in summer because it's soft, so it just lands there. You have the terrain in your way. So you either have to hit like, I think it's 4-iron or 2-iron or something, so that you're way short, and then you have a longer shot in, but at least you have a shot in.
Yeah.
Or you can hit it way right, like Nikhil is gonna do. You can play the hole like this as well.
Oh,
I don't know about
But
that play now though.
that's the danger though, right? The
But
door's
yeah,
open here,
just
Dwayne.
such a good hole. I don't know where to hit this thing though, but okay. Let's see.
Oh, let's see
Take
what
it,
we do.
Wayne. See, you need to be left side.
Yeah.
Stay left side. Go.
Okay, looks like you
So,
might be clear of
such
the
a small
tree.
space to hit it in. Yeah, it looks like I might be okay. Who's
Yeah,
first? Me.
might have
And
to
then with
fade
the
it into
greens
the green.
obviously so firm, you don't wanna have long shots like this in the real life as well. Let's see. Let's hit it a bit higher, try and get this thing to sit. Okay, let's see.
Oh, let's see.
Go.
Oh.
Stop.
That's where the problem is.
Stop.
You
See,
called
there's
it.
no chance there.
Yeah, you called it. Okay, Nikhil, looks like the door. Oh, this is horrible.
Is that tree really in your way? It's the first time I've seen that in this game, that the trees are actually in the way.
Take your medicine.
Yeah, that's a good shot though. Not
Get
easy
in the
to judge.
fairway. Ooh. I can feel the pressure. You guys feeling the pressure? And I'm not even playing.
definitely. After that drive.
I can feel it. I was just hoping that second shot, when I saw it land over the bunk, I was just hoping it stops close. I would have felt a lot more at ease.
Yeah. Oh, this is dialed in. Oh my gosh. Those greens. The rain is not
Oh
helping
god.
though.
Nikhil, your ball, bro.
Mark your ball. If you sink this, you know it's over.
Yep. Do you want me to finish it like that? I can
Hey,
try.
listen. Give us a show here.
Nice aggressive shot.
Oh,
Oh, that thing's not
this is
dead
it.
either.
Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. Okay, no pressure, Nikhil. This is an exciting finish. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh, good effort, Nikhil.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
and it's still full.
Oh! Okay, then we might have a playoff here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't believe it turned that
I
much.
can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
Got lucky there.
You got out of jail there, Nikhil.
Definitely.
Sure. So even all squared after 9 holes. Yeah, so you're gonna require a playoff to separate you guys. Dwayne, how do you feel? Is
Another
this listen, you've got the experience now already. I mean, what are you channeling now heading into this playoff?
Yeah, not happy there, but those things happen. So now I just need to try and do your best on the next hole. I hit a good putt. I think that's the only thing that you.
The thing about this game, I guess, it's sort of like real life. And Nikhil, I think what you showed there as well. Sometimes, especially I think for us amateurs, we would try and somehow have a go, even though we know the trees in front of us.
Yeah.
But sometimes the safe play works. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Virtual Sunshine Tour 8, bringing the heat as we head off to a playoff between Nikhil and Dwayne. That was exciting. A tight finish there at the end. Even par.
If his ball, if his ball was really laying there, it might have knocked my ball into the hole.
So you think you should have marked the ball there?
I think the tactics by the rookie. I don't know about those tactics.
The rookie's already got some experience, it seems. Okay, boys, we're going back to the first hole. Let's see how you guys play this one now. Like from you guys pros, I'd like to find out what's the mindset like going into a playoff? Because I don't know, I think it's added pressure. But us Emmys won't even know what that feels like. But what's the pressure like heading into a playoff in real life?
I mean, there is
There's a lot
definitely
of pressure, but yeah, but it's exciting, and the fact that you've at least finished second, so
At worst.
that makes at worst. And sometimes a playoff is just about luck. So you just try and execute, like I said earlier.
Yeah. For you, Nikhil?
I would say there's definitely a lot more nerve. I haven't been in much playoffs, so wouldn't tell you. But
Yeah.
I'm just hoping to get there soon one day.
Please go. It was exactly the same distance that I had on the previous hole, and 9 is too much and wedge is too little.
Conditions have changed a little bit.
So maybe it's something else off the tee there.
Okay, let's see this approach.
It's a great show.
Dwayne, do you remember your rookie season? What was it like for you?
It was torture, man. It was difficult to try and do things that you can't do, really. It wasn't easy, but a good learning experience. I came back in my second year, first event of the second year, and played nicely at the SA Open. So I'd like to say it was a good learning curve for me. Okay, probably need to chip this in.
Yeah. So as you all know, guys that are watching, obviously for every birdie made throughout Virtual Sunshine Tour, the tour donates to Feed SA, and there's been 24 birdies made throughout the tournament. So well done to the pros. We're hopefully going to get even more. Goodness. Oh.
Man, well done, Nikhil.
Oh, well done, Nikhil. Well played, guys. And there we have it, Nikhil. First play of all. As I talk about birdies, sinks a birdie there. So that's 25 birdies that have been made throughout the tournament, which means that the Sunshine Tour will be donating plenty to Feed SA. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Nikhil, you're through to the final. Dwayne, just your words of congratulations to Nikhil.
Yeah, well done.